Most women think that once menopause hits, belly fat is just something you're stuck with forever, but that is not true at all. In fact, research shows that while estrogen decline during menopause does make fat storage around the belly more likely, there are specific strategies proven to reduce it. When you understand why belly fat becomes stubborn and how to target it, you can finally flatten your stomach without starving yourself, grinding away hours on cardio. So stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get rid of menopausal belly fat and feel confident in your body again. My name is Zira and I'm a nutrition and fitness coach. And along with my partner Terry, a neuropsychology and body image coach, we specialize in helping men and women over 40 lose fat, build strong and confident bodies with food freedom by combining our expertise in fitness, nutrition, neuropsychology, and mental health. And if you resonate with achieving any of these things, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because we'll be posting videos every single week to help you become the best version of yourself. Step number 1, understanding menopausal fat. In your 20s and 30s, gaining fat usually comes down to eating too much or skipping workouts. But during menopause or perimenopause, declining estrogen changes the game. So let's talk about estrogen. Estrogen promotes fat storage in the gluteofemoral region, hips, thighs, and buttocks. And this is considered subcutaneous fat, which is less harmful than belly or visceral fat, which is around your organs. This has an evolutionary and reproductive advantage. Researchers believe this fat distribution is adaptive for reproduction. Gluteofemoral fat is a long-term energy reserve that can be mobilized during pregnancy and especially during lactation or breastfeeding. A 2008 study by Lasek and Gallin in Evolution and Human Behavior suggests that gluteofemoral fat is particularly rich in DHA, an omega-3 fatty acid critical for infant brain development. So this fat storage is less about fueling birth itself and more about fueling infant brain development in the month after birth via this DHA transfer during lactation. But here's the key. This fat pattern is heavily regulated by estrogen. As long as estrogen levels are higher, fat tends to stay on the hips and thighs. Once estrogen begins to drop, during perimenopause and menopause, that protective distribution shifts. Instead of storing fat on the lower body, women are more likely to accumulate it around the abdomen, which we don't want at all. And that's where the problem begins. So studies show that women in menopause burn fewer calories at rest, and their risk of insulin resistance rises, making belly fat both harder to lose and more dangerous, because this is linked to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. So yes, it feels harder to lose belly fat at this stage, and biologically it is harder, but it's absolutely possible. Step number 2, what actually works to burn it off? Now here's where most women go wrong. They do endless cardio and eat less. Most of our clients come to us eating around 800 and 1200 calories a day. This is what I call diet prison, and it's unsustainable. And when I say endless cardio, here's what I mean. I see people all the time spending 50 minutes in circuit-style classes that keep your heart rate up, but never apply enough load to actually build muscle. That's not strength training, that's cardio with weights. Then they do double down with a 30-minute spin class and sometimes even top it off with treadmill runs, all while chasing a calorie burn number on their watch or on the machine. But here's the truth. You cannot out-cardio a bad diet. For example, you might go full effort in a 30-minute spin class and burn around 300 calories, give or take, but then later you grab a chocolate croissant from Starbucks, and guess what? That one pastry alone is roughly the same amount of calories. So all that cardio doesn't just fail to burn belly fat, it can actually make things worse by breaking down lean muscle. That's your fat burning engine, raising cortisol, your stress hormone, which increases belly fat storage again, and leaving you hungrier than ever, which drives cravings and overeating, binge eating, emotional eating. So that's why women often say, I'm training harder than ever, but my belly just won't shift. It's because cardio first strategies work against your metabolism, not with it. Because what happens is that your body goes into survival mode. Usually 50% of the weight you lose with this strategy is muscle, which is the last thing you want to do, especially if you're over 40. So here's what works Strength training. After 40, women naturally lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade unless they train it. Muscle is your fat burning engine, so keeping it is non-negotiable. But when I say strength training, I mean real strategic strength training with a focus on building muscle. Programming matters a lot. Random exercises won't get you there. For example, a lady once told me she admired my shoulders and wished she had them. I thanked her. It's always amazing when you get compliments, especially from strangers that you don't know. And then I explained that I've been specifically training to shape them for just over 2 years. And she replied that she'd been training for more than 3 years, but wasn't seeing the same results. And that's exactly the point. Without targeted progressive programming, you can spend years in the gym and still spin your wheels. And that leaves me with high protein diet. Research shows aiming for around 30 grams of protein per meal helps preserve lean mass, stabilizes blood sugar, and boosts satiety. But please note that this is a very generic advice. Your exact protein intake will depend on a lot of variables like your height, weight, age, activity level, etc. So the quality of the protein is also important. So think of lean sources like chicken, fish, Greek yogurt, eggs, and the like. Think of it this way: weights build the fat burning engine and protein fuels it. And this combo reverses the metabolic slowdown of menopause. We actually have a free training for men and women over 40 who want to escape from diet prison and build a body they love without starving or those crazy cardio sessions. No. We don't like those. So get access now using the link in the description. Step number 3, why you shouldn't skip desserts. Here's another mistake: cutting out desserts completely. Giving up all treats entirely makes fat loss feel like punishment, and it's never sustainable. Everyone loves some savory and or sweet treats. I do too, everybody does. But instead of cutting them out completely, the key is moderation. Enjoy a dessert occasionally. Fit it into your nutrition plan without guilt. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Sustainable fat loss comes from balance, not extremes. The things I just shared with you in this video are the basics of losing menopausal fat. And here's the truth. Most of the women we coach already know the basics, but they struggle to implement them consistently because of cravings, emotional eating, or all or nothing thinking. That's exactly why we created our one-to-one coaching program for women over 40 who want to achieve their dream body faster with the support, structure, and accountability they need. If that's you, and you want to achieve your dream body fast, you can book a free Vitality 360 scan with us using the link in the description. We'd love to get to know you and discuss how we can help you to achieve your fitness and health goals. And speaking of desserts, I want you to check out this video where I share with you my top 3 desserts that taste so good and help you burn even more fat.